3.
Today's a great day to blow up a bridge!
I've crossed this bridge for 45 years, and it's like losing an old friend.
Kind of a shame, but progress has to continue. So.
All right. Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how they set these things off, and, the timing and stuff.
So today's kind of bittersweet, huh?
Pardon?
It's kind of bittersweet.
Bittersweet, yes. Yeah, exactly.
For the people in the town, I think it's probably something that's very important to them. I know I've gone over it several times, and I think that it's well needed. But I think it's a very sentimental thing for the people that live here, and I've become very sentimental. It's become sentimental to me too.
What were your thoughts?
It was a little crazy.
Yeah. So what does the demolition mean to you guys?
Just kind of a moment in history, something to see.
So what does the demolition mean to you guys?
We're engineers, so we're typically building stuff and putting stuff together. I moved to Washington when I was 2 years old, so that bridge is probably a part of why I do structural engineering today, driving across the bridge.
So how are you guys feeling right now?
Oh, relieved.
Did it go exactly as you planned?
So far, yes.
So far, so good.
So successful day.
Yes.
Successful day.
Ready for your next one?
Yes.
Yes? No problem.
No problem.
We have just entered into the end of the 1936 Warren Truss Bridge here in Washington, Missouri today. It's down in the river. It went down just as expected. We will do some cleanup work on the new bridge right now. They're out there sweeping, and then we hopefully will get the all clear so that we can put traffic back on Route 47 and get it open.
We saw there were boats in the water, and there was things that were done to keep people and wildlife away.
Absolutely. You heard a blast about 1 minute before the real blast, and that was underwater charge that ignited so that we could warn any marine life or any wildlife that may be under there. We wanted to protect those, of course, to make sure they're not injured or anything. As you mentioned, we have lots of partners out here today in the water. We have Department of Conservation checking on the wildlife now that the blast is complete and the part of the bridge is in the water. We also have the Missouri Highway Patrol, Washington Fire District. We also have the Corps of Engineers out here, along with a lot of railroad flaggers who have been, as you saw right before the blast, our last Amtrak train did go through safely and on time. So that's why our blast was so successful and happening at 10:30.
Can you talk about now that the bridge is in the water, what happens? Is this river portion closed?
Yes, the river is completely closed to through barge traffic right now for at least 24 to 48 hours. That is weather pending, of course. Right now the river is still kind of at a level that's kind of can go up or down, and then also these winds coming in this afternoon. Budrovich has got their cranes out there on the barge. They are very, very large cranes that will be having to lift large pieces, over 20-ton of pieces of the old bridge out of there. So as soon as we are done getting traffic on the bridge, then our crews will start putting up some buoys out to protect the channel from anybody. They will have flashing lights on those as well, so mariners cannot come through this area at all. The notice to mariners has been out for 2 weeks for this day, and so we'll just make sure it's safe for all of them. Our number one goal right behind me is the navigational channel, this 500-foot span on the south end of the river bridge here. So our goal right now is as soon as we get the all clear, Butter Ridge cranes will start coming into this channel and start removing that debris and hauling it off. Our main goal is to get this 500-foot navigational channel open back down to natural substrate with its 8-foot draft prior to tomorrow at this time. Of course, there is weather, so we've got to consider that. But anyway, we will be having patrol. We'll be out here as long as this is closed. Great partnership with everybody on this team. It's just been a real phenomenal to work on it. So we're excited, and we just encourage people to stay away. The flight restriction that is on FAA right now will be lifted later today once we get the cranes out there, and those get recorded in the database.
Talk about your own you got a little emotional there earlier. You've invested some time out here as well, so just as a spectator, walk us through that.
Well, I've been in this position at MoDOT since 1991, but I've been the area engineer here at Franklin and Jefferson County since May of '02. So I started with a barrage of people telling me, do you know what that bridge means to us and this community, this hospital? The school district is divided. I know Dr. Van Leer is here from the high school, or from the superintendent of the school district, which is divided by this river. So this bridge, it's just part of their life, part of their everyday life, whether it's to work, to the medical facilities, to their shopping, or to their schools and their extracurricular activity. This bridge is everything to them. So yes, it is a little emotional for me because I am an engineer, but I'm also a very passionate engineer. So it's a blessing. I came out safe, and we are in good shape. So hopefully we'll get this open here in the next hour and get people on their way.
Very good.
These were actually to cut the members, and every blast, every ignition goes off at the same time. The entire thing was 0.8 of a millisecond for every blast to go off. And looking at it, it looks like every blast, every location went off. So it's looking really good for us.